What's up? What's up, people? Welcome to the show. Got a special guest in the house today. Got President Abu Naz. What's up, brother?
Yes, sir. Man, listen, I'm looking at this badass intro. I'm like, damn, I got to get my dollars ready, man, because I'm blowing my Christmas money like I actually celebrate that bullshit holiday. No, I'm spending all the Christmas money getting the Lorena pinups, and now I got to spend money to get my man Bigger Fool to hook me up with a badass intro, man.
Hey, that's courtesy of my homeboy LDG. I could definitely
all
hook you
right.
up with him, man.
Shout out to the big homie, man. That's an intro worth paying for. Very, very nice.
Facts. Thank you very much, man. And I'm glad to have you on the show, man. When I chill
Yeah,
with you guys on Dark
likewise.
Council.
I was hoping, like I said, I could chill out for a little bit longer, but yeah, we had other things planned out, and it's just so weird because the way my life is going, I'm all over the place and whatnot, and I've got to still try to get ready to go and visit my kids and my grands. So I'm gonna be pretty much out of here and out of the loop after the last Dark Council show, which will probably be on my channel.
Nice.
But like I said, man, I try to limit the whole social media thing. I tell people it's nothing personal. It's just I got a life. I try.
Facts.
Even though we still kind of closed off with the whatchamacallit, the Rona. So we trying to keep it funky, but at the same time we gotta try to live a little bit, before we go to serious lockdown, if and when it happens.
Well, you guys think you're gonna go down to another lockdown?
New York is so fucking bipolar, man. Wait a minute, can we? Is this unfiltered?
No.
Okay, I don't know, because I don't know if mom and pop is watching this. It's like, mommy, why did the black man say? So I don't want to go into all that. But yeah, man, I don't even know. New York is so fucking bipolar, man. Because I work in the courthouse, so I'm up here just trying to help the attorneys get their clients either in or get out of jail, or if you're going in, make sure you got everything put together and this, that, whatever, and we going in for the appeal. But I see judges, court clerks, how should we say, the security, everybody, one after another. I get emails every day. Somebody getting COVID. I was like, ain't nobody doing no health and safety shit out there. And then y'all want me to work in that environment. I'm like, y'all guys is living that madness. But I'm keeping it funky though. I'm keeping it funky.
Gotta do that, bro. Gotta do that. So the reason why I wanted to really have a conversation with you, because I know me and you, we feel the same way about this Star Wars shit, right?
Oh man, it's a trigger, brother. It's a trigger. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that we had as kids, that before all the bullshit started, when we hit our teens and everything, and we running wild out and hitting these streets. But that was the childhood memories that last, a lifetime, and I'm really big on that. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I'm not, like I said, I was so glad to see you on the Dark Council, on Fado's channel and whatnot, and that was a blast. And like I said, I'm a little woefully ignorant, with the circles that you roll with and everything else. But like I said, I just try to stay in my lane.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many fake ass people running around here, especially on YouTube.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for the madness, man.
Facts. I had to call out some fake ass shit the other day, because you may not know.
I love how you roll, brother. You like me. I don't pull no punches. I don't give a fuck about your feelings or whatever. If you want some foul shit, I'ma scream on you.
Facts.
I have 100%. But I have to go through these little things every now and then. Because I've been on YouTube for since 2018. 2018 after the Last Jedi.
Yeah. I remember the drama you guys had a year ago or two.
That was a year ago. No, I slowed down. You should have seen me in 2018 and 19. I was hell on wheels, man. I was straight up disrespecting folks. They're like, you like that Last Jedi? Yeah, you stupid motherfucker. And I just go straight at him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, you bitch ass motherfucker. I'm just like, damn, man. I looked some of my old videos. I was like, God damn, man. I was unhinged. What happened? but the point had to be made.
Absolutely.
You should have fucked up the property, and then little by little, now we were starting to know all the dirty lowdown details of what was going on at Disney fake Lucasfilm. Ain't nobody was calling Disney fake Lucasfilm until I called that shit. And then people, well, what about Lucasfilm? I tell people, stop calling it Lucasfilm. It ain't a fucking Lucasfilm. It's a fake Lucasfilm.
So let me ask you this. I want to know if you had the same reaction I did. What was your reaction when you first found out that George Lucas was selling Star Wars to Disney?
You know what? The absolute truth behind it was uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that time I was thinking, all right, well, maybe Disney will pick it up and get the ball rolling. That was my thing. They gonna make movies out of it, so maybe we may get a sequel or what have you. And when they announced it, we're gonna have episode 7, 8, 9. I was like, oh, so they are gonna do a new trilogy. And in our heads, like smart individuals, we would say, okay, now we're gonna get Luke back. We're gonna get the Jedi Academy. We're gonna have Han Solo and everybody else. That's great. Get the whole band back together. Not even I knew that they was gonna have to pass the torch. Even I knew that. That's why I was like, okay, well, they're gonna have new characters and all of that. So we're gonna have to get ready for the passing of the torch, which is good because I want to see what's good I'm getting back to do. That's what I was thinking. What I was thinking. That was the intelligent thought going forward. So when they signed on the dotted line, but we should have saw the bullshit at that time. You know what I'm saying? George Lucas signed the dotted line. He looks up and said, oh, Lord have mercy. What did I do?
Right? Because me personally, I was in the vibe where I was like, if they do their movies even half as good as Marvel is, we're going to get some good Star Wars. I was like, yes, man.
That's another good point of reference, right? You know
what I mean? I was like, we're going to get some good Star Wars. And then they came out with the poster, and I was like, Finn, a lightsaber, black man? Yes!
Oh, yes! You see the way they marketed the brother? Yo, I'm not into... Yo, let me tell you something. I'm not into the little, the cute shit that people put on they live stream. No offense to you guys. I mean, that's your flavor, that's your flavor. You got the Funko Pops and all that, and the poster. You see in my house. You got that shit up there, man. For real. I can't roll like that. But the Funko Pop thing, I went and bought a Funko Pop. A Finn to support the brother. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, as much as I love Luke Skywalker, I don't have a bobblehead of him. But I went and got the Finn the bobblehead. And I said, I'm going to support my brother. You know what I'm saying? We could post this. I was rooting for. Then they had the little thing, the trailer, and then my man holding the blue lightsaber. I was like, that's it. That's the new Jedi. I was going ape shit.
Yes.
What happened?
We seen the movie. Right? As I'm watching the movie, I'm like, it's a rehash of Star Wars. It's not bad. It's not great. Then they kill Han Solo, and then I was like, okay, so you kill Han Solo.
They telegraphed. We knew that shit was coming a mile away. That's how bad they did that. You couldn't even try to surprise us in some an original type of way. You didn't even do that. Y'all was just some old. He's there. Emo bitch boy Kylo over here, and they walking, and I was like, they're on a ledge. Oh my god, they telegraphing the fucking death.
Right,
we all knew it was coming, so it wasn't no surprise. And I was like, that's it. Y'all guys are so lame.
I'm like, no big hero moment. You don't get the three of them together.
No, because he was a deadbeat dad. He bounced on his beautiful Princess Leia. As he was a general, so he said, "Fuck me in the general, fuck this fine ass woman that wanted, and fuck everybody else." I'm going back to smuggling. What?
The biggest problem is all the growth they had from the original trilogy. They just wiped that shit out of there. There is no fucking way Han is going back to smuggling.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Jack, you could be half a retard and be like, well, I saw 3 movies of Han Solo and he became a general and got the girl.
Right.
That's a win. Exactly. That's a win. And what happened? This guy just, I don't know. And all of this is behind JJ and KK and and Fei and all these other knuckleheads, and they had no, but they told us, oh yeah, this is all part of the plan, and this is and this we have a brilliant roadmap, and Ryan Johnson already wrote the script at number 8 while JJ was filming, and everybody was on board, and oh my god, and JJ was like, yeah, I read Ryan's script, and oh my god, it's the greatest, and I wish I was directing it, and blah 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 blah. Went through all of that. Fast forward 3 years later, JJ interview. Yeah, we ain't had no plan.
Facts.
But yeah, we was just winging this shit. I called this shit back in September 2018. I called this shit. You think JJ's gonna save this shit? This shit is gonna be trash. Sure enough.
Absolutely. Danny said Mace Windu, man. Come on, bros. Y'all know Luke was Luke was hot, but Mace Windu would have been hotter. Come on, say it. Danny wants that Mace Windu.
Danny wants a Mace Windu trilogy.
Bad.
Mace Windu trilogy. And you know what? I'll be on board. Shit, we couldn't get Finn to give us a Mace Windu, but you know these Fruit Loops and pronoun kids and gender studies group, they're gonna have him wearing lampshades in his head, have a flowing purple dress and all of that. And they say, hey sugar, you're under arrest by the Jedi Council. They're gonna have him saying crazy shit like that.
Hopefully Mace would read that script and be like, nah, I ain't doing this shit.
Not Cypher. Not
you
Cypher.
Know what I mean?
I can't co-sign to this madness. What the fuck?
Right. And then they went and made Finn. And I think the biggest issue was when they made Finn the janitor. I'm like, you really
you just totally disrespected the brother, the black man as a whole. It was like, that's it. That's all we get. And then you had my brother chasing chicks for $3 goddamn.
Right.
It never gets old. And
right.
Meanwhile, he up there saying, "You got a boyfriend?"
You know what I mean?
Yeah. After that, all the while she was banging out the emo bitch boy. Oh man! And
bro,
then have the what was it? the chick Rose Tico section.
Rose, yeah, you know what I mean?
Shove the tongue down his throat. I love it. Had him all shocked and everything. He's like,
ruined the moment where I was at least, I was like, I didn't want them to kill the brother, but I'm like, at least Finn is gonna go out like a champ. You know what I mean? I was like, yes.
We was praying.
Yeah, we was praying.
My man was flying the goddamn what was he? He was on the Falcon? Yeah, he was on the Falcon, I think. And he was seeing all the horses riding on the Star Destroyer.
Right.
In space and all. Who was the people in the writing room coming up with this shit?
I don't know. And I'm like, you guys didn't want to do George Lucas's shit, and you thought it was worse than what you gave us?
Iger in his manifesto, how to fuck people over and get rich. So he said, well, I did, tell George that we was going to use the story treatments as a prerequisite to get in Lucasfilm, but after we signed on the dotted line, we don't need this shit.
Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck you.
That's why I told people, I was like, that's what you get when you fuck around with the white slavers. Didn't George tell you? Them fucking white slavers, man. They don't play. They will get up in your property but don't do it. But y'all didn't want to listen to us.
You know what I mean?
We was crazy.
I remember the first stream I was on was Danny's stream, right? And we were talking about Star Wars, and I was giving all the shit. I was like, fuck that, you made fucking Finn a janitor. And Maz was watching. She was like, welcome to the Phantom Man.
Might as well have them do the jigaboo. With the mop and shit.
You know what I mean?
He is a meme. Bro. That's why John Boyega came on for some. Mike. It's a fine shit show at Disney Lucasfilm, Mike. Fucking Isaac and Daisy Ridley, they knew what the deal was. They treated me like I was half a fag, mate. They're trying to shit it all over. Yeah, he came out crazy on that Esquire interview, and I was like, "That's my brother. That's my brother. Hell yeah." Oh yeah,
absolutely.
And he said, "Fuck everybody, and Black Lives Matter, man." He got his braids on. He was militant as fuck. I was like, "That's my boy." And I was a little bit ashamed because during the phase with Rise of Skywalker, before Rise of Skywalker came out, and he was saying some dumb shit. But little did I know he had to toe the line. He was under the NDA, so we couldn't say anything how we really felt. So we thought, "Oh man, you still on that bullshit, man?" So I took the Finn bubblehead and I took it outside, and this is in my video. Hopefully I can give y'all the link so you can see it. So I'm up here like, "No, I don't need this shit. You nothing." So I went to the South Sea Street Port because my office is in Lower Manhattan in New York. So at the very least, the South Sea Seaport is like a tourist attraction. Got malls and restaurants and this, and then you got the river. So I took that bubblehead and I was like, "See what you did, Finn? I used to love you. I used to support you." Had his bubblehead bobbing inside, but now you're gonna go down in Davy Jones' locker with Chuck Wendig's book. "No, I will not. Don't put me in the water. Don't put me in the do that shit out."
Facts. Yeah. That's exactly what they made me feel.
I regret it. I wish I had the bubblehead again. You know what I'm saying? Paint the red, black, and green on his head. Militant. Fuck all y'all. Black Lives Matter, bitches.
Facts. And then when The Last Jedi came out,
that was where it all started. But you know what? Despite all the madness, despite all the fuckery and the chicanery and the tomfoolery that we got behind this, if it wasn't for Ryan Johnson's manifesto, we would not have what we have here today. It galvanized a generation, and we all came together for a common purpose. The only people that didn't want to roll with us was the pronoun kids and the Fruit Loops and the gender studies group. You should have seen some of the tweets back in the day, because I'm pretty much a 7-time Twitter felon, my shit gets
proud
suspended. Of it. Yeah. So I was taking screenshots throughout the years, before, Twitter police came in and locked me up, and I had to do what I had to do. SEAL Team 5 came in, caught the president out, came back. Bitches started getting scared. "Oh, how do you let this violent person back on Twitter? He's back. He's back." Shut the fuck up, man. Calm down. Get your blood pressure up. Stop it. I'm going to be good. I knew damn well I was lying. I was just trying to, get in from the back door. But these kids is like 18 to 25-year-olds. They don't know nothing. All they do is see shiny shit, and it's like, "We don't have two girls kissing." No, we don't have two. Right? No, we don't have two girls kissing on the Star Wars. We're not. That's not what it's about.
Facts.
But yeah, I know. But that's not. This is not the place for it. But lo and behold, it's not George Lucas running the show. It's a corporation. So the corporation sees people want to be, men want to be women, women want to be men. People want to be trees and other binary shit that they can think of on the fly. Right. We want their money, and that's what they tried to do. But the problem is, you don't have enough of the pronoun kids and the gender studies group and the Fruit Loops to make that type of $1 billion that you saw with Avengers. You saw Star Wars and that, damn, we're gonna get $12 billion from this. You got the $2 billion. Close to the $2 billion on Force Awakens by 3 people: Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford.
Facts.
Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew. The whole old school crowd, the people like us that was here for 40 years, we came through and repped it, And the movie objectively wasn't bad. It was the setup. But in hindsight now, I don't give a fuck about that movie because from Iger's manifesto and from JJ's own lips, that shit was a cash grab.
Facts.
Iger said, "Yo, we just bought this shit, kid. I'm about to hit this bleed. So let's get this money rolling, Oh, wait a minute, we don't have a script. What are you fucking worried about? You a writer? You go get some of these crazy little white boys over there. Put them in the room. Put them in the room and get the shit popping. All right, because the shareholders they need their money. That was the key. The shareholders need their money before the call.
Yes, 100%. And then they went in and they said,
you know what? And rushed this shit.
Let's just do a rehash of Star Wars. People love Star Wars.
Like I said, soft episode 4 reboot. They just went beat by beat. Let's not, if it's not broke, let's not fix it. And that's exactly what they did. But in their haste, they still didn't have a plan. So Rian Johnson came in here because Supreme Leader Snoke was supposed to be the big baddie throughout the whole thing. Rian Johnson made him look like and just
kill him.
Yeah, deep six.
And he was interesting to me, and not at Force Awakens when he came up and he's talking. I was like, okay, that seems interesting. Maybe we could get some more of Snoke. And then,
let me tell you something. General Hux was my dude.
I was
on board with General Hux from the jump. He was strong. He was confident. He walking. He got purpose. Kylo Ren got everybody so scared and not, coming out. My man. General Hux walking with Ren and telling him, hey, you better be careful. I ain't worried with Supreme Leader Snoke. He had moxie, man. And then when he went full space Nazi, bow to the First Order. I was like, God damn, my man means business. I'll join the First Order. Fuck yeah. He had me on that. What happened? What happened to the brother? In the Last Jedi, he became a bottom bitch.
Facts. 100%.
On some sucker shit. And then on Rise of Skywalker, now he's a spy. Jeez.
You know what I mean?
That's sad. That's sad. So I would remember my brother General Hux for the G that he was in Force Awakens.
And how they murdered him and Rian Johnson's
they just did him. They did him so dirty. And then you know what? The actor that played General Hux, you don't hear nothing from him.
I know, right?
Like, would you like to talk about Star Wars? Let's not, mate. All right, let's not. Yeah, the girl that played a Phasma, you don't hear a fucking peep out of her talking about that movie.
Right.
That bitch was marketed to be like the badass, like Boba Fett, with the stormtrooper, like she was elite. That bitch ain't do nothing but give orders, say this, say that, and then she died in a fire.
Bro, tell me why her fucking costume, her stormtrooper costume, can reflect laser blast, but Finn put a gun to her head while she was wearing her helmet, and she did every fucking thing he told her to do.
She should have looked at him and said, "Bitch, I got a armor on my head. What are you pointing that thing at?
You know what I mean?
Smack the shit out of you." She should have just smacked the back, slapped this dude, but no.
Facts.
Whoever wrote this script was. I can't even. I don't even have the words to call it. Who wrote the script? Oh, wait a minute, Rian Johnson did that. Now it makes sense. But that bitch died in a fire. You ain't never heard from her. You ain't never heard from Phasma. You ain't never heard from the actress ever again. She ain't make no interviews. She was unceremoniously swept away.
Done. And the ones we did hear shit from were the ones that were like, yo, yeah, they didn't have a plan. Daisy Ridley came out and said it. They didn't know what they were doing with her until they finished wrapping The Rise of Skywalker. Like, really? Like,
remember what I said on Dark Council? You don't you remember Phasma? You don't? That's okay. Those Ticos save the animals, but not the slaves.
Facts.
Sad to say. But you know what? Throughout all this madness, this is what brought the community together. And I tried to play my part as best as I could, bringing the rah-rah and getting everybody like, just like, don't hold back, because you're trying to appease and, and just say, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. You're trying to do all of that and to say what? Because people were shitting on the old heroes. People were shitting on Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford. Everybody, y'all old. We need new blood. And we did. These are people that were sitting up here saying that George Lucas Star Wars was problematic, and it's good that he's not here. I mean, just straight disrespectful.
Facts.
Straight disrespectful.
Facts.
And the company went along with it. And then Kathleen Kennedy sat up there and lied to George Lucas's face.
Facts.
No video, folks. Google it.
Facts.
He told you use this EU, use the comics, use this, use that. This bitch was like,
we're gonna stay true to your characters, George.
We're gonna stay true to your baby. As soon as he was out the door, fuck them kids. Forces female bitches, get over it.
Facts.
That's why you got Tila running around. What about me?
And then they put that the for the Last Jedi. I knew it was gonna be trash when they put that mama joke in there. When they had that mama joke at the beginning of
that was the first thing you knew something was wrong. The mama joke. I'll hold. General Hux, I'll hold. General Hux was like, what the fuck?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh my God. I said, are they trying to play this shit like a Marvel movie? Was Kevin Feige in on the scripts and shit? What's going on?
Facts.
But I do thank Rian Johnson for what he did that brought us together as a community, and we've been rocking hard ever since. I mean, we even had J.J. Abrams mention the Phantom Menace, Menace, and he said in the interview, he was like, well, if you like the movie, then hooray, it's great, it's for you. That's a plus. And he did this interview, folks. Look it up. And if you didn't like the movie, well, sorry about it. But the Phantom Menace was right. They were right all along. He literally said that. and you can't make this shit up, folks.
Facts. Hey guys, we're right. You know what I mean? Like, I watched some of the shit, and then all the complaints that I had about Star Wars before I even knew about you guys is the exact same thing you guys been saying, man.
My brother.
It was trash, bro.
I wish I had your composure, brother. Like I said, you should have seen me back in 2018 and 2019 was rough. Was rough, like the end of 2018, because they was riding high and like, well, we got The Last Jedi, it's the greatest thing ever. Fuck your feelings, and Ryan's getting this trilogy, ha 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 ha. Okay, all right, but you screaming in the ether, you dweeb shouting in the void. Yeah, then Rian Johnson being on Twitter, being a dickhead, posting up a butt ass, a white man butt ass with a diaper sucking on a bottle, fanning the flames. And now we even more heated. Flipping on kids. And Frank Prince Jr. coming in there, I stalk and I slay. And you don't like the movie, good, but don't tell nobody they can't like Star Wars. Shut the fuck up. You a hired gun, man. You don't know that got no part in this shit. You gonna have them disrespect Mark Hamill on some bullshit saying he old and he washed up and why he bitter. Remember Stephen Wayne when he posted that picture of all of the old crew and Mark Hamill retweeted it, and it almost said that basically it was like, we just wanted another go. And everybody flipped out saying that Mark had retweeted something from the Phantom Menace, a hate group, and blah, blah, blah. So our opinions and our feelings and our shit don't matter, right? We were just supposed to shut up and be like, yeah, not a problem. Rian Johnson made the trilogy. Hooray. Yeah,
you know how they feel about us. Shut up and play basketball. Shut up and dribble. You know what I mean? Bro. That's how they feel about us, bro.
You making money. What do you got to cry about? You got money. It's not the fact of that. What the fuck? You thought I was working for free? But shit, I got a mind too, my man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna say what I feel.
Absolutely.
But it is what it is, and like I said, all the politics behind this foolishness. I have to, tell people, whoever looks at my videos and stuff, and I let them know. I was like, use your own judgment and use your own mind about it. What does this Star Wars thing mean to you? Why do you think that you have to just be pushed in the back when you spend maybe 30, 40 years of your hard-earned money, merchandise, your time, your energy, your imagination, everything came with that. If you hardcore like me and Biggs, you got a right to own this because you, the audience, we paid to make George Lucas a billionaire. And he was happy to do it because he gave back to us. You don't see Disney giving nothing back to us. Shit, they said, "Oh, Rose Tico, you don't like her? We want to make more toys of Rose Tico because the women has to be put in front." Admiral Ho, though, they had an admiral with a fucking gown on, a military leader with a gown on. You can't make this shit up.
Well, at least they gave us the Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, I mean the Disney watered down version of it, and it wasn't that bad of a series, but continuity and lore means a lot to the hardcore fans, and it means a lot to me in a lot of respects because if George Lucas told Kathleen Kennedy to adapt these books and stuff, because everything was already chronicled and George Lucas signed off on it, so it's canon. You know, so just because he sold the company, well, it's Disney, so now we making it canon. No, fuck you. It's canon. He told Kathleen Kennedy to use that, but she didn't want to do it. She just want to suck on your little dingy wingy, you know, just to try to get her women's movement going, you know. And then that shit finally fell flat when Gina Carano flipped the script. You know, now you're looking like a damn hypocrite. But that's why, and everything else failed behind that. You know, shareholders saying to the bosses, like, yo, get rid of this bitch. And they're like, oh, well, I don't want to upset the establishment. Yeah, because they're going to look like dickheads if they remove the most powerful women in Hollywood. I knew a man was behind this. Fuck the patriarchy. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know how white people do it. If me and you was running the show, we would have been laughing in their goddamn faces. Like, shut the fuck up. You know, bitch is fine. So cry more. Cry more. We're gonna boycott you. You ain't boycotting shit. Shut the fuck up. No, there ain't nobody worried about you little 30 or 40 people up in Twitter and this, that, whatever.
But the industry conforms to them for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I guess they have the money, whatever, but it's still a small group. And the real fans would have propelled that shit if you done it properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would have done that. Walker, so Nzo, how do you feel about movies from the 70s and early 2000s that weren't that diverse or had bad offensive language? Shouldn't we be able to enjoy those without guilty feelings? 100%.
Well, shit, that's the whole thing. From the 70s and early 80s and 90s and stuff, ain't nobody went ape shit. But then again, Twitter came around in what, 2005 or 6 or something like that, or something around there. And like I said, before Twitter, everything was good. You know, if you didn't like something, then yeah, you would go on to the message boards and stuff. That was baby Twitter or baby Facebook. You know, you go on message boards and, you know, say what you need to say and whatnot. But other than that, you know, if you see somebody out in the street, you have a conversation, yeah, everything was good. You don't like it? Oh, well, okay, well, that's your opinion, blah, blah, blah. And you go about your business.
Facts.
So, like I said, ain't nobody was losing their goddamn minds behind, you know, Little Mermaid, not black. And
you know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Hey, I'm excited.
I mean, like I said, Little Mermaid is a fictional character. It's not a historical character like Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, you know, Jamil Alameen and Stokely Carmichael, and you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They're not historical heroes. So if you don't want it to be black, I'm not sweating that shit. And yeah, and I said in one thing. I said in a old live stream, because somebody had the fucking nerve to talk about black people need to stop stealing from.
Oh my God!
I flipped on that guy. I ragged that motherfucker to the dirt on a live stream. That boy was never seen again. Never. I broke it down. Shit. I even went scorched earth on your religion. You know, saying how fucking stupid you are. And you know, black people created half these sciences on the earth. Stop playing. You know,
facts. But, and they want to keep us out of that industry.
He was gone. He was gone. And all I said was that you can have both. You can have Ariel, the little mermaid, the white little mermaid with the little, you know, red hair and everything. And I ain't no secret. I'm like Jon Snow. I got a thing for redheads. So, you know, it is what it is. But you can still have a beautiful, you know, cocoa butter skin, you know, with dark hair. Maybe put on some braids or whatever, and she could be swimming in there with the Little Mermaid, and y'all can live happily ever after. What the fuck is so hard about that?
Facts.
We make things more harder than we really need, especially when it comes to race.
Yeah. You know? And I heard that little girl sing. she has an amazing voice. And I was like, maybe that's why she got the role, guys. You know what I mean? You ever think about that? Yeah, you could say, oh, it's an agenda. But if you hear her sing, I'm like, yeah, she got it. I can't wait, you know?
And like I said, it's a kids movie, man. Why? We can't teach our kids to live and coincide, in harmony? Shit. That was one of the reasons why I love Black Panther so much because, Chadwick Boseman, rest in power, brother. When he was at the end, man, he said, we all separate ourselves just so unnecessarily when we should be one tribe, a human tribe,
Facts.
And the way he put it down was just it really hit me, man. But we still got to save our people first, teach them the knowledge of self, give them supreme wisdom, knowledge, and understanding,
Facts.
And it is not so much as so. I'm in New York. I'm born and raised in New York, so we was on that militant shit for a minute. So it's not you trying to change my ideology. I speak facts on what I see and what I experience. So 100. I'm going to teach the youth, the truth of all of it, But at the same time, in Islam, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, says, there's no superiority, between the whites or the black. No one is superior to each other. The only thing you could be superior on is on your worship of God,
Facts.
And walk together, in worship, That's
Absolutely.
It's real simple, man. So white man could be my brother, Chinese man could be my brother, Native American could be my brother, all hues of all light. We so, but like I said, this country was set up, fucked up from the beginning. So we're still limping in some ways, but at some point, because each generation dies and little by little the truth is going to come out. Yeah. So after a certain time, we will be unified. It's just going to still take a little while.
Absolutely. And that's how I really got into YouTube, because I was on Facebook, and I wasn't on Twitter, but more Facebook. And when Black Panther came out, you would hear all the bullshit. He's not the first black superhero. He's not this and he's not
that. No,
he
isn't. Blade was.
Right. But Blade was.
But we know that.
Right. And Blade was more of an anti-hero too.
Yeah.
Right? I'll say that.
Yeah, but he wasn't joining the Avengers no time soon.
Right. But what Black Panther did, you've never seen that before.
No, but it hit our
rich
people.
And powerful.
Right. And white people, some white people like it. Some white people just thought it was mediocre and stuff like that. But they couldn't understand, but some of them couldn't understand how much it impacted our people.
Exactly.
And like I said, I had to go through, certain things to try to, just have dialogue with people that even though you may think it's mediocre, it's on another level with us. And that's not something that you can't, you could understand, but only relatively if I describe it to you in terms of feelings and all the things that we've experienced as a people in this country. Yeah, it was profound. It was profound. That, and just having Chadwick Boseman did what he did and how he did it. And I said this on the Dark Council. I said it would be real hard to replace this brother, but you still got to have a Mark with a C. Shout out to Mark with a C, another Dark Council member. He really broke it down. You got to have a Black Panther. You have to keep the fires of what he stood for burning. So if a little white boy want to dress as Black Panther, that's something you should celebrate about, because the character and his message is universal, And I was digging, little blonde haired white boy dressing up as Black Panther. That meant something to me, because I could go there and tell him, I love your costume. Your dad should be saying, I love your costume. Shit, we do it with Superman and Batman, Plastic Man and all that, right? So what was so hard that if the color of the skin of the other brother, and then somebody else is wearing it, like I said, you celebrate that just like we would celebrate you dressing up as all the white superheroes that you had in your stable,
Absolutely. Donnie had a question, but first I wanted to, my boy Yello is in here, and he was like, Mandalorian is the best thing that's Disney Star Wars.
Oh shit! Yeah, well, it's the only thing that's watchable. You know what I'm saying? And then your boy Grogu came in the building with his little cute self. And then everybody lost their shit, and then the merch started to 11, and they was just sitting up there at Disney like, what the fuck? What's up? Yo, the merch is coming up. merch. Oh shit! I thought we stopped that shit. What kind of merch they got? It's the Mandalorian, the baby Yoda. Oh shit, baby Yoda selling like that. Let me see the numbers.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah. Keep that shit going. Keep it going. Because they had no money from the merch. Fucking Galaxy's Edge was a bust. Ain't nobody fucking with them. So merch came in from Grogu and Cara Dune. So they was like, yeah, keep that shit up. You know, we gonna give Grogu his own series, man. We gonna milk this shit. Yeah. Now they was seeing money, dollar signs. So that's why you get Mandalorian season 3, Mandalorian season 4. They gonna milk this shit. They can't do it no more.
Facts. You know? And I told and Yello, he likes the Mandalorian better than the prequels. I'm like, I'm sorry,
damn,
bro.
That's a little bit too harsh, brother.
Yeah,
if it's your flavor, it's your flavor. You know,
right? You know what I mean? But
I can't choose, Mandalorian over George Lucas, creator type. Nah, I can't do that.
Nothing Disney has done, and a lot of people like Rogue One, and I'm just like, no. Nothing Disney has done. That's fine.
I love Rogue One. I know it's a ripoff. I know it's a ripoff from Dark Forces. Everybody came at me sideways. I said it before and I said it again. Something about Rogue One did it for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in terms of the acting and the action and stuff. I mean, for me, that was the only thing that from the Disney fake Lucasfilm stable that actually entertained me. Gave me a story that I followed and I was interested in. And you gave us the good shit in terms of the space battle. Who won't love Darth Vader going down a dark hallway, have bitches on the wall? Help me! Oh, Jesus, help me!
That was the only good shit.
Straight out of a horror film.
That was the only good shit for me. That was the only good shit. Danny asked you a question, Abu. He said, yes, how do you feel about He-Man Revelations? Do you think the story was bad or different than what you remembered or what we remembered?
It was different from what I remembered. And I looked at 4 episodes. I got past the Tila, what about me? Fuck your son. Fuck it. I got past all of that. And then I just said to myself, okay, another superwoman movement moment. So she's going to be, the hero. Everybody else gets, fucked over, which they did. and I stopped after I think episode 5. Yeah, I stopped. And then everybody was making their videos, going through it, and I kind of figured, what's the point even watching the rest of it? Then part 2 came out, so I'm up here like, should I? But then it didn't even pan out the way we was thinking. Kevin Smith was trying to hype it up to be, and it was still the same old shit.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I'm sad because He-Man was a staple in our childhood. You know what I'm saying? I am Princess. You know what I'm saying? Yes, all of that was fun, man. Yes, it was fun.
Yes.
And you went and fucked it up and tried to make it, trying to put 2020 politics into this shit. It's a cartoon.
They have one He-Man in the Masters of the Universe, and it's better than that Revolution's trash.
Wow.
It's
the movie with Darth Lunga.
Oh, that's better too. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, what happened? It's almost like Hollywood can't help themselves by taking all the stuff that we grew up with and bastardize it to fit the 2021 crowd.
Yeah, for real.
Group Loops, gender studies groups, and all these other. You know what I'm saying? You got Eternals up here, got Man on Man fucking. It's a Marvel movie. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking my kids to see this bad. They tongue kissing each other, squeezing each other's balls and all that. I'm like, no, Cypher, nah. You know what I'm saying? And then they mad that China, the Middle East, they was like, no, bro.
No, we're not doing that, right?
The Arabs was like, stop the law. No. They was not having that, man. We ain't putting that in our theaters. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? But it's America. No, America's fruity enough as it is. They get down like that. Right-minded individuals that praise God and follow His laws do not put that madness on the screen. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Danny sent a fight out. He said, "You know, Mustafa and Simba are voiced by black actors. Nobody seemed to trip over that. Okay. Beloved all over the world. That's funny as hell to me. Yeah, you absolutely right.
You're absolutely right, Danny. You're absolutely right, no doubt.
And my boy Yello said the prequels, fam. I like Mando better than the original trilogy.
Wow, brother, you went on some I don't give a fuck type shit. But you know what? If it's your flavor, bro, you know, like I said, back in the day, I would have just tried to scream on you just for shits and giggles. but I'm an older and wiser Abu Das, you know, because after a while, I'm like, I don't give a fuck no more anyway. Y'all can have at it.
Yeah.
All that shit.
I tell my time, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, because I made my point. I'm sitting up here like, look, nothing that Disney did was even for the fans. They just wanted to push their message through movies that was timeless. And the message was pretty much clear. Good versus evil, learning certain things in terms of fathers and sons, but they didn't want the patriarchy anyway, so they went the whole matriarchy route, and fuckboy Filoni jumped on that bandwagon. Yeah, because I was really thinking about we should turn the patriarchy. Shut the fuck up. You wasn't thinking none of that dumb shit while Lucas was in charge. You was a good little soldier. Soon as he was out in the picture, yeah, well, I was thinking of that way back then. Yeah, right. Okay.
And people gotta remember,
if you like Mandalorian, man, go right ahead. Because if it's for you and you enjoy it and you pay your money on Disney Plus to get with the good shit that you want to get, congratulations, Pilgrim. You hit the jackpot, and I'm kind of jealous of you because I wish I could enjoy it the way that you can enjoy it. And I mean that, you know, because at the end of the day, it is about your entertainment and your flavor on that. So, you know.
Absolutely. And I don't hate The Mandalorian, but it's not great. Like, my favorite episode is the Ahsoka episode. You know what I mean? That's my favorite episode.
Ahsoka shouldn't even fucking been alive. That's the whole point. Her creation, everything about her was to service the story of Anakin Skywalker. You understand? She was supposed to be, and like I said, George Lucas knew that she's not supposed to live past Revenge of the Sith. If anything, Darth Vader's supposed to kill her. You know?
Right.
Just like that.
Right.
But she's not mentioned in the original trilogy. You understand what I'm saying? So how you gonna shoehorn her? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because fuckboy Filoni created the great cheat code. Time travel. Yeah, fuck it. Star Trek got it. Yeah, let's use it. What is wrong with y'all? Yep. I mean, you just making shit up just to justify all the moves that you want to make. So no, I mean, I like Ahsoka, and I like all the episodes she was in Clone Wars, you know, before the Disney sale, and I liked her as a character. But I knew that all she's doing is just servicing Anakin's story, and I said it would be badass. You come to that they would have to have a fight, which they did in Rebels, but it was all right, but it's still in the wrong context because she wasn't supposed to live that long. Not towards the OT. She should have been dead like when Anakin had first turned and all that hatred and self-loathing. He was there and she tried to reach him and they had a badass lightsaber fight and he kills her and it drives him even more, you know, into the dark side. But no, nah. Yeah, just let's put World Beyond World so she come to our thing and then
bring her back.
Have her right because they know Luke Skywalker never heard of no fucking Ahsoka through the EU. Well, the EU isn't canon. Shut the fuck up. He ain't even heard of her. He re-established the Jedi Order. He had its disciples and everything else. And he studied, he self-taught himself all the lessons that Obi-Wan had and all the things that he discovered throughout his 30, 40 years. And he became the Grand Master. So what? Now Ahsoka was just running around here, don't know that the Skywalker name was all around the galaxy. And like you couldn't be in the cantina or whatnot, get your drink on. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to set up a rendezvous in Coruscant hotel, and you didn't see the shit on the screen where Luke Skywalker blew up the Death Star, and the Skywalker name didn't hit you to say, "Wait a minute, that could have been a relative of Anakin or something." You wouldn't have seek out Luke Skywalker. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, at the very least, you got your Ahsoka show. Now, Ahsoka is going to be running around and doing, you know, all types of crazy shit, even though Luke Skywalker's still in the building, but y'all going to try to shoehorn that shit, and it's going to look so fucking awkward. Because ain't no way in hell that you sat out the entire OT when they was fighting the Empire. You sat that shit out. Full scale war and everything, but you sat that shit out. Yoda was still around, but you sat that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Obi-Wan was still alive, but you sat that shit out. No, not all the fucking sudden. I'm back, bitches. I got my two legs. Fuck out of here. So, but if you like, but my bipolar ass, I'm gonna sit up here like fuck Ahsoka. As soon as Rosario Dawson come on the screen, oh yeah,
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, I can get down with some Ahsoka. Let's see what's going on here. Rosario Dawson. All right,
I'm telling you, I played myself, so I'll come with it. I don't fuck about no Ahsoka. Rosario Dawson played Ahsoka.
I'll watch it. You know
I'll take it. Yeah, when she came on Mando, man, she just had that sexy. Oh my God! And Ahsoka ain't supposed to be sexy. Ahsoka's supposed to be like a kid. You like a kid. Now I'm sitting up here like having fantasies of banging on Ahsoka. Because Rosario Dawson is an undercover freak. We all know that. So, you know what I'm saying? So now she wearing the Ahsoka costume? Oh, yeah. Cosplay your ass to my bedroom, girl.
So now we know what Abu Naz is going to be thinking when he's watching
yeah, exactly, man. Shit. She walked up to Mando and she said, Grogu, she said it's so seductive and shit. I was like, I had to rewind the shit. Like, wait a minute, did she say it the way she said? And Mando didn't throw off his helmet and just bang out. I said, yeah, that man is gay as all the while. Because I would have been smashing that shit for him.
You and me both, bro.
But you know what? Ahsoka show? There you go. But you already screamed on Ahsoka. But yeah, sign me up.
For real.
I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to probably hate the episode, hate the writing and everything, but I'm like, Rosario Dawson can't do no wrong in my eyes. So that's my weak spot right there, folks. But at least I'm grown enough to admit it.
And that's funny too, because even with the trilogies, the sequels and stuff like that, the writing just doesn't feel like George Lucas is writing at all, man.
I guess after the white slaver comment, they was like, oh no, we're not slavers, we're a corporation. Yeah, well, George Lucas is white. He told you were white slavers.
Facts.
So obviously you was doing something underhanded, not right, and foul. But yeah, you shit it all over him. You shit it all over the black man Finn. You shit it all. You pretty much shit it all over Oscar Isaac. You turned a strong. He was supposed to be the next Han Solo, more or less.
Yes.
Now you got him a smuggler. You know what I'm saying? Doing drugs, selling drugs, selling spices. Oh my God. They are hating the men on this damn thing. Yeah. Seriously. Like a man can't get a break in this movie, yo. Meanwhile, Holdo looking all elegant, and she's walking with a stride and shit. They in the fucking battle, she just gliding to the place to another. I was like, I can't,
And of course, she's the one that saves everybody.
Oh my God,
what I mean?
The
Not Akbar.
Maneuver.
Not Akbar. And my boy Ninja.
They did Admiral Akbar dirty, my brother. They did him dirty, like, oh man, like he was a half a hooker. Shit. They made him die off screen. They didn't even give him a heroic. They just made him die off the screen, like way far away, where the guy was like, "Yeah, we won the battle, and the rebels, we going over to the planet, and we're gonna save everybody else." Oh yeah, and Admiral Akbar died.
Yeah, right.
Like an afterthought. Yeah, Admiral Akbar died. That's a piece, Admiral Akbar. They did you dirty, my brother. You was a father. You was a legend. You was a legend. They reduced you to. You ain't even got a mural. You ain't even got a memorandum in the old that we lost. He ain't even got his name up there.
Right, my boy Ninja. He did some cuts. Right, he did edits. He added scenes.
Oh, he did.
And he made those shits a lot better. I ain't gonna lie.
Nindroid. I would let. Hey, send a link to it so I can watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely get him to
and if
send you the link.
Nindroid, if you give me permission, man, I might, if you give me permission, brother, because I won't use your stuff, because you don't know me and all that. But I would like to, a contrast, compare and contrast, like OG Star Wars like to do. It's like this is what you should have been doing with the sequels.
Right?
You should have hired Nindroid. You should have hired Nindroid. You dumb motherfuckers. He wouldn't have broke the bank. You know what I'm saying? He's a fan. He wouldn't have broke the bank.
Nindroid makes Akbar save them. In his cut, it's Akbar that does that.
That's maneuver. Right. That's what that was supposed to. Oh, I need to have that clip now.
Yeah. Nindroid kills it.
Because every year we go through the retrospect of when the Last Jedi come out and the happy anniversary for the Last Jedi. Look, it's been fucking where it came out. It came out in 17. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're going into 22. It's been 5 years. Where the fuck is this trilogy? Well, we couldn't stop. Fuck up. We told you he wasn't getting it. Y'all be sitting up here lying to yourself. You know damn well his name is toxic.
Yeah, and nobody wants it, and they're not going to do it.
Fuck with it. Even if they want to fuck with it, just to shit on us even more.
Right.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're like, nah, we got Mando, we got Grogu, we got Ahsoka, and, and the High Republic. Those books was trash. I mean, they really went hand and fist on that.
Yep.
They had if you watch one of our Dark Council shows, Biggs, they had a brother. All the way in the back. He was looking mighty scared. And he didn't even have a light there. I said, is that an apprentice? Is that a Padawan? Yeah, he's a Padawan. I mean, why he got the brother all the way in the back? My man's brain was like, and he was just like his master was like, let me tell you something, young Padawan. You go back there and you go shine my shoes a little bit. And if I feel like it, I will bless you with Jedi knowledge. And he had a look like, yes, master. Yeah.
The bathroom needs to be cleaned. Go do
regular tree needs to be polished.
Go do your job.
Dumbass motherfucker. Like I said, and then Lord Callis read the book, and they said they murked them off. They murked them off in one of the books. I said, yo, not even in fucking the galaxy far, far away is a black man saying the bullshit. You know what would happen if me and you did a Star Wars movie? Oh
It'd
my
be
god,
fire,
man.
bro! Yeah, it would be fire.
Everybody would shine, especially the black man.
100%. If you see the black man on the poster carrying a lightsaber, you better believe he's gonna be a
hire Danny to be the fucking Mace Windu. Let's make Danny Mace Windu. Yeah, Danny will be Mace Windu. You probably be one of the heads of the council. And I'll be a Padawan. But I ain't gonna be no bitch boy Padawan. I'm gonna have my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be flying in the X-Wing or whatever, and it'll be like, master, I'm about to go on this run. Don't worry, we're gonna save the people down there. I'll jump out the cockpit, do a little flying thing, do another couple of somersaults, and put my lightsaber up. And I'm like, who's ready for this? The crowd will go wild. Crowd will go wild. I'll pay double the money to see that.
Absolutely. We're getting to the hour mark, so we'll close it up soon. You said something
that keep going because I'm trying to wait on this text because that's supposed to be my ride. So let's just keep it going.
All right, cool. So you have this one here, which is Nindroid. Here's his folder in the drive where you can go and watch his movie.
Oh, nice. Well, you may have to. Well, you know what? Maybe you could put it together and just kind of send it to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%.
Nindroid, thank you so much, brother. I'm gonna do you proud. I'm gonna scream on these bastards, but yeah, man. Anything that makes George Lucas's story and his characters, stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because they systematically just taking all of our heroes away.
Absolutely.
And they don't, like I said, they don't feel nothing about it. That's why I don't feel nothing about screaming on them, disrespecting them, telling them, well, your shit sucks, and we're gonna keep that in this atmosphere, so you ain't never gonna forget it.
Facts, 100%. 100%. Because even me, like I told you on the Dark Council, when my son turned 3 years old, I seen Star Wars when I was 3, right?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
47. So when it came out, I was 3 years old. My dad took me to that. I loved it ever since. When my son turned 3, and I know like when you're 3, you're getting into watching TV and understand shit. I popped Star Wars on, sat down with him,
it's
and
our comfort,
every
man.
day he was like, "Daddy, can I watch Star Wars? Daddy, can I watch
Star
Wars?"
My youngest daughter now is into it. I was watching Attack of the Clones with her. She loves it. She loves the colors and the aliens and stuff like that. Captures the kids' imagination, man.
Absolutely.
You know?
And you don't get that magic with anything in the sequel trilogy, man. Not at all, man. You know, if I were to show that as the first movie, he'd be like, "What is this you're watching? This is trash,
man."
Hey,
let me tell you
garbage."
something. It was so fucking bad. Even Kevin Feige had to try to jump in there, like, "Yo,
I'll save it for you."
I could save this, man. Don't worry. Just give it to me, man. Let me hook y'all up. I'm gonna do something magical. I'm gonna have Robert Downey and Steve. You know what I'm saying? Chris,
yeah.
we gonna make it Marvel 2.0. Don't worry about it. We gonna make money and everything. Give it to Feige, Jit. Yo, he fucked everything up. See what he can do.
Facts.
He was supposed to have his own Star Wars thing, And then Captain Marvel came out, and Brie Larson was the belle of the ball. So he kind of figured, well, I am bringing out Brie Larson anyway, so I'm gonna put her in every movie I can think of. So let's put her in a Star Wars movie. And then everybody just lost their shit, even me. I was like, yo, Captain Marvel was fucking trashola. And now she got a Jedi. Yeah, so you putting on a Jedi robe with a lightsaber, try to rile up the fans. Well, it worked. We screamed on her from here to Sunday.
You know what I mean? And even the book of Boba Fett's coming out.
You know what? I feel like making Boba Fett a crime boss is the wrong way to go. His mystique was all in how he lived his life as a bounty hunter, just like his father. I mean, if you're gonna make a Boba Fett show, make it a show with him doing his bounties. Going on adventures. Maybe he can have a softer side like Mando. Go to a village to save the little kitties, and you know what I'm saying. But still, shoot that motherfucker, pew pew pew, and get the bounty and be out. But the little kid would look up to Boba and then say some Mandalorian shit, and then you'd be off. And I don't even mind the Fennec chick, the maid, Agent May from
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right?
Yeah,
and she was badass in that. I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was my joint.
Me too.
But, I don't even mind her being there with him. Just go on bounties. That's what he does. And how he grew in the Mandalorian culture, the culture that was perfectly written and created by Karen Travis. They had a whole culture, a whole way of living, everything. So Absolutely. Boba Fett should have been because his father was a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So he's in that thing, and I know he's training his son and teaching his son before Mace Windu off with his head. But I know he had the manuals and his father's words and holograms and all of that. So he grew up knowing what he wanted to do with his life because it was obvious. He became a bounty hunter, just like his father. He wore a facsimile of his father's armor. It might have been his father's actual armor, And then with all the wear and tear he put on it as a bounty hunter, it turned from crystal bluish to greenish.
Yeah.
It's so simple. Why are you making him the Godfather? Then you got to go through Game of Thrones type shit because that's probably what they're gonna try to do. We ain't got no Game of Thrones, so everybody want to try to rip them off. So let's do that. We'll just do it on a scale where he ain't got titties and ass popping out. We don't want to do that crowd. We're just wink, wink. Yeah. So.
And it looks to
I'm
me
still gonna watch it though. I'm still gonna watch it.
Hey, that's the one thing about us, right? Even though we sit there and we say like what Disney is doing is pretty garbage, we still gonna watch it because we still want to see something that's like finally, yes, we got Star Wars. So I'm always gonna be there. I'm always gonna be watching, right?
Yeah. But I'm a responsible YouTuber, so I'm gonna watch it and give my accurate assessment. For good or for ill, if like I said, if the episode is fire, I will call it. Yo, the episode is fire. I liked it. But You can have the next episode. It's like, see, Disney back on their bullshit again. You can't even give me a fucking good episode. 2 good episodes in a row. No, you can't fucking do that. So you're gonna hear all of that from me. But at the end of the day, in terms of my heart, they really didn't need to have this book of Boba Fett. They really didn't. This is just a vanity thing or another thing for Disney because they know that emo bitch boy Kylo ain't getting his own series. Fucking Daisy Ridley, sexually assaulted emo bitch boy Kylo as Rise of Skywalker, and he died. So now she's an identity thief. So the further adventures of Rey Skywalker, the identity thief. You're not gonna make a series out of that. Everybody else is dead. So what more do you want? You had R2D2 and C3PO getting a series. Anthony Daniels looking at you like it's a fucking shit show. Like, you ain't had me nothing to do. No, you giving me a fucking series? Fuck off, Disney. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then of course the token black man, Lando Calrissian, got to get a series. More robot fucking exclusive on Disney Plus.
Oh my God, I didn't even get into that piece of shit. Yeah,
bullshit. I tell you, man, when it comes to the black characters, Disney spared no expense. They're really the grayed out people behind it, man.
Facts.
For real.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. They made him a pansexual. So first off, I was like, what is a pansexual? When that first came out, I had no idea what it was. And I'm like, wait, are they trying to say Lando and the robot? And I was like, really?
Yeah, they did that in the film. And what's her name? Khaleesi was looking at her and she was like, yeah.
Yes, it's a thing.
It's a thing. How the fuck a robot is gonna say it's a thing? I said the writing on this piece is like atrocious, but that was good because back in 2018 I spoiled the whole Solo movie on GP before it was 2 weeks before it came out. I spoiled the whole fucking movie because it leaked. It leaked.
Right.
So I did a video and I just screamed on this shit. I was like, I saved y'all money. $25.
Fucking trash, bro. They
got my man Han Solo, the badass smuggler. A man's man. And I'm sitting up here crying over Khaleesi. My baby. She fucking Khal Drogo, bruh. You ain't getting no ass. You ain't getting none of it. But, reasons.
Fam, Lando was always fucking everybody. Let's be real.
Yeah, fucking regular people.
Right.
Not robots and toasters and circuit breakers and all.
So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, right? I'm sure as men, we've all had sexual encounters where the poom poom wasn't wet and it was dry and it scrapes and scratches up your shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they lubing the robot with? Oil?
WD-40. Put a little bit more over here. All right now. Don't electrocute me, bitch. Oh my God, this is horrible. It's horrible. When you see us two brothers are screaming on this shit. We're trying to educate you guys, man. We're trying to educate everybody up here. But ignorance is bliss when it comes to Disney.
Yeah, bitches uses vibrators and sex bots. It's a new thing, but
like I said, Solo got the ball rolling. So all you got to do is build your own imaginary Wonder Woman.
Facts. Why didn't they say Solo was bending over Chewbacca? You know what I mean? Why didn't they say that? Why did the black man have to be bending over the robot? Right? The way they met, he could have been bending him over. You know what I mean?
Oh man, see what I'm saying? Back in the days with Star Wars, we didn't have these unpure sexual nonsense behind the characters. You know what I'm saying? Everything was wonderful. The whole concept of love and everything else was, like I said, old school, romantic. Mm-hmm. You understand? Han Solo, Princess Leia. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight, for good and evil and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was great. It wasn't hand-fisted. It wasn't nothing sleazy or anything else. That was not the purpose of Star Wars. Now you get these fuck muppets running around here with all these types of genders, and you got the two girls tongue kissing each other because they couldn't put it on China, so you got to have an American and kissing each other. You know what I'm saying? All of that, and like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with showing love, but like I said, this wasn't the type of thing to throw all of that
needs to be in,
into the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's Disney, so robot fucking, hooray, let's do it. You know? Right. Now it's a damn shame. Now we up here thinking about how was Ben and Stupaco? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now that's all in our minds now. You know what I'm saying? Probably then with Luke and Leia. Luke and Leia. Yeah, man. But
incest sisters.
And the Empire Strikes Back. How do we know they didn't go full Targaryen?
Facts. Maybe that's why Kylo Ren ended up turning to the dark side because he was inbred between Luke and Leia. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because at first I thought she was Rey was like a Skywalker, like Princess Leia's daughter. Like they were separated and stuff. So I was thinking, Kylo, what are you doing? You tongue kissing your sister, you fucker! And then poor Finn. Poor Finn. I don't know.
Man. I know, man.
But you know what? This is the way of the world. But as long as we hold breath, even though we're getting long in the tooth, as long as we hold breath, man, and I'm like, I know I'm not going to be on YouTube forever, but I'm still, rocking right now because I still got the little bit of energy, but I do have an end game coming in, and my time is going to be finite. But once I shut off my lights, at the very least, I'm not going to delete the YouTube. Well, not as of yet, but I'll probably keep it up there for maybe a year and just let you, embrace it, record it or whatever, and use some of my knowledge that still is relevant today. You know what I'm saying? And just, like I said, walk the earth like Kane and Kung Fu and preach the gospels of Lucas. Because this thing was timeless and they bastardized it. And now we all fucked up in the head about what's real Star Wars, what's not, what's this. Where the new people that's coming in here see Disney, their thing, and they like it. And they just like it for the simplicity, but they don't know the history or the grimy history, as I like to call it, of what they did in order to get the property.
Absolutely.
Well, we gotta stand strong with that, man. I just love the fact that we're like-minded individuals, So
yeah, me too.
It makes for a great conversation. And like I said, brother, you've been on the grind with this thing. You're the heir apparent, I'm going to be slowly fading out in the background. I mean, I got Dark Council, so I'm pretty good. So, because I don't do as much videos as I used to because of, work and everything. And this pandemic is still going. We don't know what the fuck is going on. Omicron and Unicron and, Megatron and all these damn variants. We're trying to stay alive, and we're trying to do what we got to do, but I don't know.
I'll say this, you guys, Dark Council is definitely one of the best shows on YouTube. You guys are fire over there, man. Absolutely, man. I've been watching for a minute. I don't always get to watch, but when I do, it's very entertaining and shit. You guys are doing your shit over there, man.
We try. I mean, what's so funny? Because we started off as some black guys in the trunk. All of this was Drunk 3PO's idea, and he was so tired of people saying that it was just all about overweight white guys hating on it and everybody else was supposed to love it. And this is when we first met, and he knew my stance on The Last Jedi, but then he was peeping out Mark with a C, and when he approached me with the idea, I was intrigued, I didn't understand the full of the full thinking until he really dropped the science on me, and I was like, that's it. That's interesting. Have a black panel that's saying the same thing, our white brothers are saying. Now you're going to get the different flavor, and we all stand in unison. So once he discussed, found Fatal, Damaj and I had his channel. Mark with a C was here way before us, so he was already in the mix and handling his business. And then we had gotten Lord Callis. And I did mention Damaj and I. So once we got that together, But Mark with a C didn't come at first. We had brought this sucker for love bitch. Oh, what's his name?
I think I know.
Yeah, you know him. LB. Yeah.
LB.
Yeah. Only banter, lonely ass motherfucker. Sure. You know, jealousy is a brutal beast. I tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
really?
Like I said, I don't give a fuck about it. You know, he's sitting up here like, oh, nah, your rhymes are the best. All right. Yeah, that. Now we had to deep six that motherfucker. Yeah, Abu Nas can't do a rhyme without reading on his tablet. And his rhyme suck. Yeah, my rhyme suck now, right? Yeah.
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 But when you're on the show, it's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to put him on blast, man, because he's sitting up there making, doing funky shit, but trying to diss us on the low. It's not our fault. Our brother Drunk 3PO made the right moves and did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate on your brother behind that. But like I said, sometimes jealousy is a brutal beast that could be bubbling under the surface, and then when it comes out, there you are. So right. we had to put that little tumor out the rest, and then we brought in Second Street Marvel. That man is a stand-up dude. We had a lot of fun with him with us, but he wanted to go his own way. And we said, hey, man, we enjoyed our time together, and we knew what he wanted to do. There was no hard feelings or anything, right? And that man is a stand-up dude. We still rock with him to this day. Shout out to Second Street Marvel. But once we got Mark with a C, because we originally wanted him to be with us from the jump. But it took a little bit of time, but we got him, and we've been like clockwork ever since. And I think the success of Dark Council can only be attributed to the way we are with each other.
Chemistry. I was just about to say that. You guys' chemistry is on point.
Brotherhood, man. Yeah. We now took this shit way beyond YouTube. We actually hooked up, met each other in real life, and then we had serious discussions and like men, thought, what we like to achieve and this, that, whatever. And we all had each other's back. It's rare to have a team on YouTube to rock as long as we did without major blow-ups and this, that, and whatever disagreements and stuff that we come with each other. It's not for people's eyes. We handle that shit like men.
Behind the scenes, exactly.
That's right. And we don't sit up here gossip like fish wives and all of that, trying to, get people to, rally to our side and this, that, whatever. What the fuck is that all about? Y'all ain't making no money. Be doing all of that. So again, the thing with the Dark Council, we wanted to make a show that even though we would do topics and stuff like that, we wanted to be a place where people can come and hang out, enjoy good music, enjoy the jokes, enjoy the ribbing, we do on each other, but enjoy the camaraderie of just people being regular fans of movie products, that you all grew up with, and we just shooting the breeze. We're not preaching to the choir unless we have to talk about an article, but at the same time, we want people to be involved. Like the people in the chat, we tried to put it in a way in which the chat is like chilling with us in real life. Yeah, we all just sitting around, just shooting the breeze and clicking the shit. And when we seen people live, and they expressed all the good things, that you said, right now. And it's a humbling experience. It really is. So I was sitting up here like, I never knew that I had that type of impact. As much as I was yelling and screaming and cursing and blah, 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 blah. I'm, I don't put myself out there like that. But I know that these men are very charismatic. They got all the good stuff going on. I mean, the Marginized, the sexiest man, Drunk 3POs, the handsomest. You can't go wrong with a flavor like that. You know what I'm saying? Fatal is so talented. Lord Callis, oh my God, he's on another level. And Mark with the C, he's the scholar, man. He's the master teacher. Yeah. I'm just an angry black man that just, say what I say and just like whatever.
It is what it is, man.
I'm shocked that people actually like what I say. I really am, And I don't have no talent in this business. I don't know how to put YouTube intros and all of that together. I'm woefully ignorant. I got to beg Fatal, put a thumbnail in for me. I can't do it. I don't have no talent. I have no talent whatsoever. So I just do what I do. And just try to, bring some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and just say the things that I know that I would like to hear somebody to say to me to stand strong, stay on your grind, love the George Lucas era, love Marvel before they, went all Eternals, love the DC product before they went all HalogenHelix. Right. love the stuff that really got you going before everything went to shit, And Absolutely. we're going to rock Dark Council until the wheels fall off, until I actually retire. So,
I got a chance to stream with Junk he came on Rob's channel a couple times, cool dude.
Nice. Yeah, that, really, like I said, because I'm the way that I am in terms of work right now, and on weekends, I try to distance myself from social media and the whole YouTube thing. It's almost like I want to start doing other things. Actually do more gaming. I started it, but then I had to stop because work. And this, that, whatever. But I want to get back into gaming. I'm trying to rock a little Destiny 2 now. Now I got the Battlefield 2042, and that shit is like bipolar right now. They can't even get the bugs straight. So I left that alone. But I like my shooter game, man. I like my, pew, 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 and going with the squad, giving them med packs and giving them ammunition. And so I love those types of games,
Because your daughter's a gamer, right?
Who?
Your daughter? Is a gamer?
Yeah, my oldest daughter.
Your oldest daughter. Yeah, because you did a stream with her one time. That shit was funny.
Yeah. She's a Twitch affiliate. She's a Twitch affiliate. She got sponsors and stuff. So she's doing it big, and she's hooked up with a couple of other young ladies in there. And I was hoping when I saw her, I was like, sweetheart, please don't tell me y'all in bikinis and all that. No, Dad, we ain't not that. I said, okay, thank you, God. Please don't. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? My old ass is like, yeah, you're dirty. Don't worry. Yeah, throw that water on you. See, I'm a hypocrite. Like, no, I want my child doing that nonsense.
And then you turn on Twitch and you're like, oh, what's this? Let me see this.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my second daughter is not into all of that. She's into her business and everything, and I'm very proud of her. Right now it's just hard for us to really communicate because she's always on the go. But she has her own mind, and like I said, I told her I was proud of her, and and I just love the fact that sometimes you got to slow down, but she's really trying to make a career, and that's good. My youngest daughter, though, that's the one that's gonna give me the most problems. But she's so creative.
You're saying that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I did the dummy move, waited 20-something years just to start over again. Meanwhile, my youngest daughter and my grandson, they're pretty much neck and neck. So I was at Target. So I was, holding my daughter's hand, and I was just bugging up. So somebody said, "You have such a beautiful family. Your kids look beautiful." And I said, "Thank you, man, but it's not my child. This is my grandson." The lady's mouth dropped. I was kind of laughing. I said, "Yeah. I had my babies when I was young,
You know what I mean?
So enjoy your toddler. How many kids you have?
Just one, and he's 23.
You, sir. Don't be no wild ass motherfucker like me. 23. Don't be no wild ass man like I'm lucky. I got the 3 I got. Shit.
I'm lucky I got 1, to be honest. I know word of a lie. I'm lucky.
Yeah, man. Half of y'all kids wasn't even born. 86 was Fuckfest at the 86. We was trading up chips like it was nothing. Up in school, please. That's what I was like. God damn, I'm dodging so many goddamn bullets. Baby porn star, man. And that's what it was up in Brooklyn, New York.
Facts.
We was all about that money, the girls, and us. That was it. School was just something that we just glided with.
Right.
Shit, I had failed math. It was so bad that the fucking counselor had to say, "Well, look, man, we don't want to have you laid back, be sent back. So you take what was it? Damn, it wasn't algebra. It was some other math thing. So I took it, and even then I had a 60. So the counselor was like, "Yo, just give him a 65 so we can get the fuck out of here." So I can graduate. I was like, "Oh shit, all right." I said, "I'm out, bitches." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Senior year, we was wilding out in Virginia. Yeah, we came over there to Williamsburg. to that the Williamsburg amusement park or whatever. But yeah, man, we was in a hotel wilding out, taking out these chicks in the bathroom. I was like, God damn. Man, I know I gave my grandmother fits. Running these girls out of the house before she got home from work.
My grandma's coming home. Gotta
that's exactly what I did, man. I'm banging her out in my room, and then her and my grandfather comes in the driveway in the backyard. So I'm like, oh shit! We're like, yo, get your shit.
You gotta get the fuck out of here.
We had to wait until, because sometimes they will come out from the basement and come up from the kitchen. So I wanted to see if they was gonna walk around, go up, and then come from the front door. So that way I know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Busch Gardens. Yeah, somebody said that Busch Gardens. Yeah, we was in Busch Gardens. Man, that was just so much fun. So much fun. 16, 17-year-old black people went around acting.
Yello said somebody's daughter gotta do it.
Yeah, but yeah, enjoy, man. Fatherhood is great. You know, it's one of those things that, especially if you and the mother is all on good terms and stuff, if y'all together, then that's an even plus. You know, I wasn't lucky in that order, but you know, at the very least, you know, my oldest daughter's mother had to go through the family court bullshit. Gentlemen, strap up.
Yeah, for real.
That shit is no joke. Your money just goes. I was in prison for 20-something years, man. I got off on parole. I was living the dream, baby. You know? With my second daughter, yeah, like I said, man, we had me and her mother had a rocky road to that, but we became real great friends, you know, afterwards, you know. And I was sitting up here, bitch, that ain't my baby. You fucking all these. Came out and then they had to get the test. And it was like, oh, shit, that wasn't.
Okay, it's my bad.
You know, but like I said, we got past all of that, and you know, mother moved down to Georgia, and that's pretty much where, you know, my second daughter had grown up at. So now my third, you know, it was just out of the blue. You know, we had a little fling and everything was good, but when she said pregnant, I was like, really? I try to downplay this shit, but I was happy.
For sure.
I was like, oh my God, why am I starting over so goddamn late? Now I can't even keep up with her. She's running, and I'm saying, oh damn.
I tried to start.
Yeah. I'm at the age now. Like, okay. I was like, come on, Dad, come on. And I'm running. And I'm like, God damn, why am I? Oh, damn, I got to lose some of this weight. Yeah, man, now you getting to you, and I'm in my 40s now. And then there goes my oldest daughter, like, yeah, you're going to be a grandfather. I was like, oh my God, really? So I'm all fucked up. But now I said, okay, the baby factory is over. The Abu Nas has officially retired. You know, so all you sexy ass hot ladies sitting up here and saying every dirty thing I want to hear, I'm not falling for it. Get thee back, you foul temptress.
I tell you, I'm just waiting for my kid to have the grandchild. I'm like, yeah, you gotta give me that grandchild, let me tell you bro.
Being a grandfather, Biggs, I can't even describe how life-changing that is. You are on, once you become a grandfather, you on another level.
Fact.
That it's another generational thing. And you know, seeing my grandson being 10 and just so smart and very, very, very positive young man, you know. And I looked at him, I said, I'm blessed, you know, and we have lots of laughs. He playing on his NBA live thing, and he's into the video game just like myself and my oldest daughter. So like I said, we keep the hood in the family, you know. But I told him, you know, want you always to be upright, be truthful, and know that your family, you know, your family and your mom and me, we got your back, you know.
Absolutely. This is my boy LDG is in the house. It's the one that made the intro.
So
anytime you want,
he made the intro, brother.
Yes.
The intro, fire. I might have to break the bank, man. It's like, you know, name your price, man. But listen, the brother's still poor. Even though I'm on YouTube, I ain't making.
We ain't making that much on this motherfucker either. You know what I mean? Man. We all can't be drunk. You know what I mean?
Drunk, man. Just shit. I have to be sweeping this floors a little bit. Mr. PPO, can I have a little something? Your hand, sir, is very dirty. Shout out to Drunk PPO. That's my brother for life, though. Me and him, we like this.
That's good,
and,
man.
You know, I am so proud of his growth as a YouTuber. You know, but he always had a great personality. But you know, the way his thing blew up, and like I said, you can't make this shit up. He wasn't looking for it. You know, it didn't drop on his lap. It's a series of things that occurred that pretty much the universe did a connect the dots, and it just landed on him. Sometimes it happens like that. But his poise and, you know, his thinking in terms of, you know, being a help to those that's less fortunate. And he was doing all of that before YouTube.
Right.
So his whole persona, it's not fake, it's real. You know? And you have to literally be in the know. If you're not, you know, in the know, or you're just looking at his videos superficially, you would think, oh, he's an entertainer and this, that, and why is he doing all these things for, you know, going out on the charities and stuff? What is that, a gimmick or stuff? No, because before he was quote unquote YouTube famous, he had all of that way back, you know, before he did the YouTube.
Right.
And we had the blessings to see this. So we knew what type of thing he was on from the jump. So it's no surprise that God blesses people that cares about other people without worrying about who would see me or who gonna do this for me and this, that, whatever. Nah, he deserves all the success that he got right now, and I hope he gets a lot more. You know, I'm just very happy to be his brother. You know, and that's why the Dark Council is the way it is. I don't have no reservations. I'm not jealous. And why can't my channel blow up? Listen, I got a day job. I got a day job and my pension is secured. You know, I'm 27 years into my law firm. When I hit 30, that's the requisite for retirement.
And we're having fun. This is what it's about.
I'm having fun just doing YouTube. I mean?
Yes.
I'm having fun meeting people. I'm having fun vibing with people that has way more talent than me. You know, I mean, you guys, like I said, you and your crew, y'all guys are the future. You, Danny, you know, y'all doing your damn thing and not even, you know what I'm saying? Not even the small shit. You know, just staying on the grind. And like I said, YouTube is a grind, and YouTube is favorable for algorithms and other fuck up and shit. But you know, you just got to keep pressing on. If you got a small audience, then treat that small audience like it's a big audience.
Facts.
What is so hard about that? You know, I mean, I technically don't need the super chat that people give to me, but I make sure that I tell them that I appreciate it, and then I turn that money into something that I put to YouTube to entertain you even more. So you're giving me the fuel to do these things because you come out of your pocket on your own dime to see me rant and rave about what to me, you know, but you enjoy it and you tell me that. And then that put more fuel and more to put the battery in my backpack to come out and be like, I'm going to entertain these people because if they like what they see and I'm giving some measure of happiness to something, then the universe will be favorable for me in some way, in some form. And I don't know when it's going to be, but for right now, I'm having a ball just being in y'all presence. You know, nobody can, you know, we don't have to agree on everything. You know, but unlike the good old days when I was trying to put my foot up your ass behind it, now I'm kumbayaing my ass back into the background and let the hungry young YouTubers like, yeah, I got this together. I'm gonna have 16 billion intros. I'm gonna have bitches dancing on my video, and everything gonna be good. What's up, everybody? This is Blase Blah, and I'm back again with another video for you fuck muppets. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring all the good shit, all the yeah. I can't do all of that. I can't do all of that. I can only turn on, hi guys, my name is Darth Lunga. Lord have mercy, what do we got here?
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't be like that hyper, like, hey guys.
No, sometimes I'm calm, sometimes I get rambunctious. But at the end of the day, I try to drop, you know, a little bit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And then that's pretty much it, you know. and I know other people way more talented than me, it's going to carry the torch, you know. But I am enjoying myself right now and meeting new people online, and then meeting the people that was online, offline, that came to see us.
Right.
Like I said, I got a whole new, ideology when it comes to this YouTube, and just meeting good people and vibing with those of like-minded individuals that share my love for Star Wars, or my love for DCEU under Zack Snyder, or even my love for the MCU, as it were, before you went to Eternal's Land and hugging balls and tongue kissing and all that. Before you went off the deep end, you had Marvel movies that was very enjoyable. Iron Man 2, and the Guardians of the Galaxy was even entertaining.
Fire. Yeah.
So what can go wrong? I mean, all the Marvel movies that you made, the only masterpiece that y'all had was Captain America: Winter Soldier. That was a masterpiece.
It was good.
That movie will stand the test of time forever.
Oh yeah, or LDG. He is an Endgame, WandaVision, and
Oh
Loki
my
hater.
God. I haven't even watched Loki. I did not watch Loki at all. But WandaVision, my God, the sitcom gimmick got old in episode 3. I was like,
right.
Speed this shit up, please. We get it. All that. Now you get to it, and it's like, what? That's it?
Yeah.
It was mediocre WandaVision.
Yes,
Endgame, like I said, man, they went balls to the wall for entertainment with Endgame, but it was a whamming power super fest.
Ooh.
What do you want from me, Peter Parker? Captain Marvel and all heavenly radiance. Well, you got something for me, Peter Parker? My man Tom Holland getting ready to bust a nut. Yes, my queen. Adam. Sipping his ass off, man. I'm like, yo, my brother, what happened? What happened to you, man? Your little man was like, yes, Captain Marvel, I got the thing here. Get it over there and help save the world. My man was all cradled, cuddled up. Help me, Captain Marvel. And all the ladies surrounding him, and he was I said, that is not a man that's going to be teaching
you are going to give LDG some more fucking fire for his Endgame hate. So please.
Sorry, yeah, I don't want to mess up the thing. Wait a minute.
LDG hates.
Oh, here go my
There's
tweet.
Your text.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how long they're gonna be here, and all right. 15 minutes. Okay, that's good. That'll give me time to get my shit together.
You're ready. Yeah. So we'll close up because we're at the 140 mark anyways, man.
Yeah, yeah, I'm glad we did go a little longer.
Hey, this was fun, bro. This was point, brother.
This was great. Thank you so much, Bigger Ford Entertainment, Nzo.
Thank you,
for
man,
inviting me, man. And I'm very humbled, and I'm grateful that, like I said, for me to come on the show, you doing big things. And unfortunately I wasn't really, just checking you out. But I did hear your name. I know I've seen you in certain circuits, and yeah, Danny, mentioned your name a lot. And I had to definitely give you props, man, for the stream you did for Sith Lord. That was amazing. I love how you kept those haters at bay. And you said what was on your mind. You wasn't having no type of bullshit, man. I was like, salute. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna really be proud to be on this brother's channel. And Sith Lord, I had so many good memories with him, even though we didn't, link up enough. You know what I'm saying? But I had great memories with him. And even though we didn't agree on certain things, but at least we had enough love and respect for each other, for the love of Star Wars and everything else that it carried the day. And that it was a shock to me, because sometimes he'd be on the Dark Council chat, chilling out with us. And that's why I said what I said last night on the council, that we don't know how long we're going to be here. And the people in the chat, sometimes we look at it as just names on a screen,
right?
But there's people behind it. And now we ain't going to have one particular person in our stream or in our chat anymore. And that and that hit me. So I'm making, I'm building friendships and connections with people that can be on a screen, but they're all actual people behind it,
Yes. 100%.
And David Quintana has been a long-time supporter of me. You know what I'm saying? Others may be here, and it's like if something happened to them, that's gonna hit me, because I'm not gonna have discussions with my brothers anymore or like this. So your panel was stacked, and I had to catch the playback because I was already out at the time. And then I had to, come back and just prep for the Dark Council. So I missed all of it, but I'm so glad it was still up there. So by the time everything was done and I'm up here cleaning up, because like I said, this is right after the council.
Yeah.
I was just watching it. I was like, wow, my heart. I wish I could have been on that panel, But it's all good because y'all definitely rocked the spot. So I definitely had to give you your props on that. Well,
I appreciate it, man, because what I wanted to do is make sure that I honor JJ. JJ, he's been with me from the start. My first show, he was on there, man. He had my back when someone came at me. He did a stream and cursed the shit out of this guy. And ask him to nothing. I'm a strong dude. I can handle my shit. But when he did that, I was like, okay, JJ, you a real one, man.
And the best thing about it is, like I said, the color barrier don't mean nothing. It's about the content of your character and how well we gel with each other. So Sith Lord was always a stand-up guy, and I am definitely gonna miss him. I really am, because he had jokes for days too. He did.
Yeah. And you got a new sub to your channel. So
thank you, Super Wise. Thank you. Thank you
too.
I'm trying to keep it real, brother. I really am. Like I said, I'm getting long in the tooth now, so I'm trying to ease up on the rhetoric, but I do have to say what I have to say. Hopefully you may check out some of my older videos. And I do cooking videos too, because I got a shot at chefing up trying to impress some of these ladies, like I could cook in the kitchen too, girl.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot.
Absolutely.
They have to spoon feed me and whatnot, but I digress.
And you see how you guys are down current, so that's how I am with my crew, with the Chaos, Danny, all those guys, man. And I actually would love to do a Chaos Central collaboration with Dark Council one day.
That could be in the future, man. That could be in the future. We'll definitely hook up and we'll kick it, because we did one with the full Aussies, Lethal Lightning and his crew.
I've seen that one.
Yep. So that could be in the future. Shoot, it would be ridiculous. My God, too much talent in one stream, boy. But
you bring a lot to the table too, brother. Don't think you got talent. You got some talent there too, man. I enjoy watching you guys.
I do all right, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not too high on myself like that. I just like to help out.
Fuck, you are funny, bro. You have me rolling, man.
I'm saying I got to keep. I have to laugh to keep from crying. I sit in the corner like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, and a lot of us be feeling like that too. So
100%. That being said, guys, we will close it out. I will let Abu Naz get to what he has to do. Once again, it was my pleasure to have you here, bro.
Shit, I'm not paying, so
do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna close it out, guys. You know how I do. I always show my respect to JJ, so I'm gonna close it out with the tribute video that I made to JJ. Peace, love, and hair grease. See you guys on the next one.
Now buckle this. Ludicrous speed. Go!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another random movie review. I'm your boy JJ, and I got all the normal moviegoers with me this evening.
Looking through my Bible, searching for a song to sing. Heard a beautiful man that passed away.
So JJ, welcome back, brother. Thank you for coming, man. Tell people about your channel.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ.
The only place that it needs to be. And I know that you never felt pain like you feel today. Please remember
JJ, aka Sith Lord, how are you doing?
How's everybody today? Great to be here. Thank you.
Oh, doing great. Glad to have you. Glad to have you.
Open them up. The world don't deserve your love no more. The Lord doesn't open up heaven's doors for you. Come on, walk on through. Walk on through, yeah. He's so loving, true and kind. And Father, friend of mine. My traits like money and keeping it real. They both were a part of Mr. Hill. Memories will keep her filled. Had a heart so genuine, so true. And he's smiling down on us now. Said he's smiling down on us now. Got your weeks today. Yes, he will up. Fly away. Heard you got your set of wings today. I know you got your set of wings. The world don't deserve your love.
Oh, good Lord.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
You open them up for you. Yes, he did.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Random Movie Review.
Dedicated to the love and memory of Mr. Michael Hill, the Hill family, and any other family that's lost somebody that they cherish and love. Mr. Hill used to always tell me, say, I'm proud of you, boy. He used to have that smile, that big Kool-Aid smile. The cool dude, man. We miss you. Already we miss you. Rest in peace.
Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check it out. And thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate the opportunity.
Open them up, fly away.